And welcome back to another edition of RWC TV, guys. Corey Reed, Ride with Core, what's going on? Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that's very special to me, near and dear to my heart, and that is our youth. For those that don't know, I was in an alcohol-related accident with a very close friend of mine. This accident left me completely blind, as well as an amputee. I had the privilege this last year to share my story to the high school that I graduated from. This is something I'm very passionate about, sharing my testimony to the youth, hoping that they won't make the same mistakes that I made. This program is called Every 15 Minutes. Did you know that every 15 minutes in this country, someone dies of an alcohol-related accident? What the high school does is they have 20 volunteer students who reenact and go through a full drunk driving accident. They are removed from their class for the whole day, and that night I go and speak to the select small group to share my testimony from my accident. And he had just enough time to correct the vehicle to where we didn't go head on with the tree, but the passenger side sideswiped it. Now, when the car sideswiped the tree, I was sitting in the passenger seat. I took a majority of the impact, if not all of the impact. I lost my sight on impact. I went completely blind. I don't remember, mind you, I don't remember anything of the accident. I remember everything up until last call, but at this point now, there's no recollection. I don't remember anything. So I go completely blind on impact. My jaw's broken in 3 places. All my front teeth are shattered out. My right leg, foot is behind me, twisted. I have internal injuries. I had ruptured spleen, 2 collapsed lungs, 3 broken ribs, broken collarbone, and more internal bleeding than you could just ever imagine. This one was tough, you guys. I just wasn't expecting what went down. Walking into your home high school, hearing the familiar sounds, so many emotions and so many memories came back so quick, and it hit me hard. Especially listening to these students up there sharing their goodbyes to their family and their friends. I remember sitting in my seat just thinking, you know, what if I didn't make it? What if I didn't come out of this accident? How tough would it have been for my friends? How tough would it have been for my family? So going on stage after that, listening to all of that, I had so many emotions going through. It was one of the toughest speeches that I've had to get through. You know, this is what I want to leave you guys with today, is choices. You know, I was at that club, and here I am out in the parking lot. These guys are surrounding me, ready to fight. I see my friend in the car, and I think, oh, perfect, there's my way out. Not knowing that I was going to end up the way I did. So, and another thing that I also just have to touch on is, you know, when I used to go out and party and I used to do those things, I wasn't the one that liked to drive, because I was always nervous of getting a DUI. I was always nervous of, you know, my parents catching me, and so it was always about the DUI. It was always about the embarrassment of, like, you know, oh, that's going to ruin my career, that's going to do this. And I never thought it would happen in this way. I never thought of the injuries. I never thought of how it could affect me from the other point in the way it did. So, you know, I thought, oh, you know, my boy's driving tonight. I'm not the one getting the DUI. I'm not the one driving. But you know what? He walked away from it with no injuries. He ended up, they wanted to put him in prison for 4 years, and I fought for him, because I knew the lifestyle I was living, and I was able to take myself out of my shoes and put myself in his shoes. And you know, it could have been me. It could have been, and there's plenty of times where I was jacking around in the car, messing around, and, you know, partying a little hard, drinking too much, making bad choices. So it was just one of those moments where I realized, okay, you know, it could have been me. So just know that every choice you guys make, just weigh it out. Realize that it can have an impact not only on yourself, but your family and everybody around you. Thank you guys for that. Being part of this program just reminded me of one thing. Remember, the choices we make today have an effect on how we live tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed this webisode, please like it, share it, help me get my message out there. You guys can follow us on Instagram to stay up to date with what we're doing. That is Corey Reed at Ride with Core. And that's about it. Stay tuned for the next webisode, you guys. I love you guys. God bless. I'm out. Boom.